Okay, so before I even say anything, I'm not dissing on the Dallas Cowboys or on Dak Prescott by the title of this video. So if you thought that that's what this was, don't even, okay? I just wanted to make a quick little video talking about Dak Prescott, the Dallas Cowboys, and their situation with Ezekiel Elliot and the several other injuries, and why there's no excuse for why you lost today and why you will not be favorites in the next 6 days to beat this team right up here. Couple months ago, back when we initially found out about Ezekiel Elliott's suspension, I made a video questioning Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Will they be able to win games like they did last year and several of the games that they've won this year without their #1 guy at running back? You see, I made this video because I've seen multiple times a team lose one player on their team, a big-time player, and they go and their season just falls and falls and continues to fall. Even when they get back, it's too late. Dak Prescott. People put him up here on this pedestal, giving him so much praise because his rookie season ended up with him being the #1 seed, 13-3, winning like 11 straight before their second loss against the Giants, thinking that he is the guy. And he might be the guy. Who knows? He most likely is undoubtedly the guy to lead the Dallas Cowboys to the promised land, whenever that may be in his career. Yes, we get that. But this is off of one rookie season. One rookie season where he had a running back take so much of the weight off of his shoulders. And I compared Dak Prescott's situation to Carson Wentz's in their rookie seasons. Carson Wentz had a rookie running back in Wendell Smallwood that barely got any touches. He had an inconsistent offensive line with injuries and Lane Johnson being out for 10 of those 16 games due to suspension. Do you not think that's going to put a damper on his season? I thought so. And what did you think happened after their bye week? They lost 9 of their last whatever. Okay? You look at the Eagles last year. The crappy wide receiving core, inconsistent run game and offensive line, with a rookie quarterback that's barely gotten any reps before week 1 against the Cleveland Browns. And he was in almost every single game that they lost. They never, ever had a blowout, minus the Cincinnati Bengals game. That game was a throwaway game. Okay, we were like 5-7. We didn't care that game. But every other game that the Eagles played last year, they were in it. They either led the game, blew it at the end, or were in the game and could not muster out the win at the end of the game. The Ravens, the Cowboys back in Dallas last year, the Giants, the Redskins twice, the Lions losing by 1 point. Those kind of games put the Eagles season down. And in the end, the Eagles ended up 7-9, last in their division, when they could have been 11-5, tied with the Giants or past the Giants for a playoff spot. You look at what the team is now, and you look at what the Cowboys were last year. Last year, Dak had everything for him because it was Romo's team with Dez Bryant, Jason Witten, whatever the running back situation would be, Elliot or Alfred Morris. It didn't matter. The Cowboys had everything set up for Dak Prescott, and it was the reason why he had so much success. Now, you take some of those pieces away, like the Eagles didn't have some of those pieces. Now, the Eagles have a wide receiving core. Their offensive line is almost intact. They lost Jason Peters, but they have a young guy at left guard taking over for him. You got a consistent run game. You got protection for Wentz and an outstanding defense. And no one's giving the praise, at least not as many people are giving the praise to Wentz that they did Dak. And now we sit here thinking that Dak can lead this team to victory over the Falcons, lead this team to victory over the Eagles next week. You saw how he played against the Broncos a couple weeks ago when Elliot was shut down. You saw how he played tonight when Elliot was not available. He was not able to get it done. They were shut out after that first drive. They did not score a single point after his 11-yard run for a touchdown. That right there is just the beginning. If you really believe that Dak can lead this team, these next 5 games will prove that, whether that's right or wrong. Does he need Elliott or not? We'll find out. Because as of right now, 1 week into the suspension, you can clearly see a difference in Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboy offense. And that's why the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFC East.